好啦，咁想講講 if 呢個用法。咁咧其實 if 咧配合乜都得嘅，好多嘢都得嘅。咁但係咧都有啲嘢記下咧，咁會比較好嘅。咁佢所以咧就分咗4種情況嘅。第一個叫 zero conditional， 第二個叫 first conditional， 第三個叫 second conditional， 呢條片講，同埋 third conditional。咁首先咧 if 咧佢係有個 comma 喺度，有前半句後半句。前面咧係會用 past simple， 後面咧用 should would might could infinitive。OK， 我照讀嘅啫。咁咧，但係咧有啲咩特別咧 ？second conditional 咧最重點嗰樣嘢係咩咧？就係佢呢個 past 並非指過去，相反啦，佢係指 future， 但係咧講機會率非常之微，甚至係 impossible， 一種想像嚟嘅 imagine 得唔得？好啦，咁我哋睇幾個例句啦。佢話 If I had a free year, I would travel around the world。即係其實佢係喺度幻想嘅啫。如果我真係有全年都得閒咧，我就想環遊世界。咁佢呢個咧 past 啦，同埋呢個用 would travel 啦，係講咩咧？係 imagine 啦。OK， 唔係講過去啊。佢呢個 past tense。OK， 咁所以如果你作文咧用到 type 2 conditional 咧，其實會加分，因為顯示咧你對呢一個功能有了解 ，OK 係描述得細緻啲。咁我讀多句啦。If the weather improved, we could go for a walk。如果天氣咧係轉好嘅話咧，咁我哋就可以出去散下步啦。但係咧講呢句嗰個人咧，佢都係覺得天氣應該都好差噶啦。如果真係好嘅話 ，OK unlikely 嘅，咁就可以去散下步啦。好啦，咁咧仲想講多個功能咧，就係 polite request。點解咧？例如呢個佢話 If you could deal with this matter, I'd be very grateful。好感激啊！如果你可以幫我處理呢樣嘢，因為對方唔係事必一定要幫你噶嘛。如果你咁肯定嘅話咧，其實反而冇乜禮貌。所以咧，你覺得 unlikely， 人哋未必幫㗎。如果你幫我就好啦。咁你係一個 polite 得唔得？所以咧，暫時呢條片講咗咩咧？就係個 past tense 啊。原來我哋一直學嘅 past tense 咧，係可以咧講啲想像嘅嘢喺將來啊。機會率係低嘅，或者咧係表示 polite， 表示你嘅禮貌啊。OK， 咁我哋繼續落咯。咁你會見到好奇怪，有時咁嘅話 If your mother were here，were 明明我哋細個學咧就係 he she it 加 s 噶嘛 ，is 噶嘛，點解用 were 咧？咁喺傳統上咧 ，OK， 傳統上咧就用 were 嘅喎。雖然兩個都得，但係咧 formal 啲、傳統啲咧。咁就用 were。If your mother were here, I'm sure she wouldn't let you eat all those chocolates。即係如果你媽媽睇到你咧，不食呢啲朱古力咧，佢一定唔會俾你啊。如果佢喺度嘅話 ，OK， 事實上佢唔喺度，呢個係一個 imagine 嘅情況咯。OK， 咁啊睇多句 ，If he were more honest, more people would vote for him。如果佢咧係誠實啲，咁咧大家咧都會想投票俾佢，都可以記一記咧，即使係單數 singular 嘅 noun 咧，亦都會係用個 were 嘅，傳統上係比較好嘅。咁我哋繼續咯。但係呢度咧就話咧，如果 if I were you 咧，呢句 set phrase 咧比較跟翻呢個就最好，唔好寫 was。所以啦 ，if I were you，I take it back to the shop，it's got a hole in it。即係呢樣貨品咧穿咗個窿喎。如果我係你啊，我咧就會take it back to the shop， 揾佢換啦。If I were in his circumstances, I would do the same thing。如果我喺佢嗰個情況咧，我都會做相同嘅嘢，得唔得？咁啊呢度咧係個 past 啦，咁之後咧同埋個 would take 同埋個 would do。好，咁咧就頭先講咧就話佢係跟 past simple， 其實唔一定嘅，亦都可以咧跟 past continuous tense。例如呢個咧佢話 If a celebrity was staying in the hotel, security arrangements would be tightened。咁啊，如果喺呢間酒店咧，有一個明星而家住緊嘅話咧 ，were staying， 咁就係一個 past continuous tense。嗰個咧保安咧一定會好嚴密啦。OK， 咁而家佢冇啊，佢唔喺度住啊，即係呢個係諗嘅啫。啊，如果有嘅話就好嚴密啦咁。好啦，咁啊繼續落咯。呢個咧係有特色多啲嘅，佢加個 should 俾佢，或者加個 were to 呢個更加係特別啲喎，係用嚟強調咧係 unlikely to happen， 應該冇噶啦，冇乜機會噶啦。OK， 佢話。If the printer should break down within the first year, we will repair it at our expense。咁啊，我哋咧對個 printer 咧係好有信心啊，佢唔會無啦啦壞嘅，唔會 break down。但係如果真係 break down 嘅話，想強調 if the printer should break down， 咁你加咗個 should 呢度咧，就係用一個強調嘅作用。我哋會去修理佢啦。 係啦，我哋會去支付個費用啦，俾錢啦。咁啊睇到佢 ，if the technology were to become available, we would be able to expand the business。咁呢個 technology 咧，應該咧都係未出現嘅，或者係未成熟嘅。但係如果 if the technology were to become available, we would be able to expand the business， 就會對我哋 business 咧好有利啦。我哋可以擴展我哋生意，得唔得？咁呢個咧呢兩個情況咧，大家可以留意下咯，係特別少少。咁我想繼續落啦，亦都可以咧表達一個 polite 嘅喎。嗱，我哋睇呢個啦。佢話 Would it be too early for you if we were to meet at 5:30？ 喂，如果5點半見面會唔會太早啊？咁即係講呢句嗰個人咧，覺得可能會帶俾佢唔方便嘅，但係5點半得唔得啊？咁所以咧就係啲 polite 嘅，就係唔會講到覺得人哋一定要咧去答案你嘅要求嘅。咁所以咧都係表達頭先嗰個功能啦 ，polite。OK， 不停重複嘅呢條片，嗰個 past 並非指過去，相反係指將來，係講機會率同埋禮貌呢兩樣嘢。OK， 咁啊頭先咧就話可以用 if the technology were to 跟個 verb 啦，咁但係咧某啲 verb 咧就唔能夠跟嘅，例如啲 state verbs 呢啲狀態，你就唔可以用 if I were to know 唔得嘅，要用翻 if I knew 最原本最基本嗰個。If I knew they were honest, I'd gladly lend them the money。係啦，如果我知道咧佢哋係 honest 嘅話咧，我唔知㗎。係啦，如果我知嘅話咧，如果我確定咗佢係 honest，我樂意借呢啲錢俾佢。OK， 咁啊留意，咁啊最後咧仲可以嚟到個 inversion 啊 ，inversion。We can make this condition more formal， 更加 formal 嘅。而佢幾 formal 咧，就喺2020年咧 Paper 3嘅 letter 出現過，就出現咗呢個咁嘅嘢。Were you to kindly accept a request? Were you to 咁樣嘅喎？咁我哋睇一睇呢度啦。好啦 ，by placing should before the subject. Likewise, we can put were before the subject in order to sound more formal。咁啊頭先咧之前嗰句咧就呢度啊嘛，就係 if the printer should break down。應該唔會 break down 喎。如果真係 break down 嘅話咧 ，if the printer should break down， 可以將個 should 咧放最前 ，should the printer break down， 後面係一模一樣嘅。Within the first year, we would repair it at our expense。OK， 記一記喎。咁啊，同埋呢一句咧 ，if the technology were to become available，if the technology were to， 可以將佢變成 were the technology to become available，we would be able to expand the business。咁啊，再嚟多兩句，例如咧原句咧可以話 If I were not in my 70s, I might consider taking up squash。如果我唔係70歲啊，我可能會打呢個嘅壁球啦。可以變成 Were I not in my 70s？ 咁啊嚟多句，最後一句啦，就係咧 If she were my daughter, I would insist that she behave properly。如果佢有個女咧，我一定咧要佢咧。有禮貌啲，係啦，唔可以有嗰啲行為嘅，唔可以咁差嘅行為，可以變成咩咧 ？Were she my daughter？ 咁樣嘅，好啦，咁咧呢條片咧就希望大家咧對呢個嘅 second conditional 咧有一啲深入嘅認識啦，我都覺得幾深入噶啦。但係最重要最基本咧，一定要識得呢一個用法。OK， 記住咗呢個係最重點嘅。好。